My father posted my picture on Facebook calling me a maid, drawers onto the floor, and broke anything they thought mattered to me. Then they started sending me pictures. I sat there staring at image after image of my belongings scattered everywhere. Some of the messages included things like, "This is what happens when you abandon your family," and "Maybe now you'll learn your lesson." I honestly couldn't believe how cruel they were being. I was terrified that some of my important things were still in that room, especially my laptop and passport. Since I refused to go back there myself, I called my cousin and explained the situation. He immediately offered to check the house for me. The next morning, he went over while my father was at work. When he got there, he said my room looked like a tornado had gone through it. Most of my belongings were destroyed or thrown around, but thankfully he managed to find my laptop hidden under a pile of clothes and my passport shoved into a drawer that had been knocked over. He gathered everything that was still salvageable, packed it into boxes, and left before anyone could stop him. If he hadn't gone, I probably would have lost some of the most important things I owned. I ended up staying with my uncle, my mother's brother. He welcomed me immediately and let me stay as long as I needed. After hearing everything that happened, including the Facebook post and the destruction of my room, he was furious. During one of our conversations, he mentioned that my father had borrowed a large amount of money from him years ago and never paid it back. He also told me that after my mother died, he always had a bad feeling about how my father handled her finances. That made us curious, so he helped me contact a lawyer to look into things. What we discovered shocked me. My mother had left behind savings, investments, and other assets for me. Since I was a minor when she died, my father had been managing everything. The lawyer found records showing that huge amounts of money had disappeared over the years. Money that should have been protected for my future had been spent by my father without my knowledge. The more documents we uncovered, the worse it looked. According to the lawyer, there was enough evidence to prove that my father had been using my inheritance as his personal bank account for years. We filed a lawsuit, and my father completely lost it. He started telling relatives that I was greedy and trying to destroy the family. My brother and sister called me selfish and said I was suing my own father over money. None of them seemed to care that the money had originally belonged to me. The case lasted nearly a year, but in the end, the court ruled in my favor. Not only did I recover a large portion of the money and assets that legally belonged to me, but the evidence of my siblings destroying my room was also brought up during the proceedings, making their behavior look even worse. The lifestyle my family had been enjoying for years suddenly disappeared because it had been built on money that was never theirs in the first place. The funniest part is that after they lost, they suddenly wanted to be a family again. My father sent messages asking for forgiveness. My sister claimed she missed me. My brother said we should move on from the past. I blocked every single one of them. The last message I received from my father said that I had destroyed the family. Personally, I think the family was destroyed the moment they decided the girl who sacrificed her childhood for them was nothing more than a maid.